Corey Bosworth. We are live.
Oh, we're on the bottom. Okay.
George Foy. Robbie Esplana.
All right, guys, race number 1. Phil, Hector, Jeff are going to be battling it out. George and Robbie are going to be battling it out. First time running the new LMH class. 25.5 motors. If you guys get beat by an LMH car, you'll never live it down. Like ever. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. Phil and only Phil on the sound of the tone. We got Phil, Hector, Jeff, and then George, and then Robbie. All right, Phil, less than 5. Hector. Jeff. And George. And Robbie. All right, game on. Oh, George on his lid with that $60 body. He practiced all day yesterday and all day today without wrecking. First corner, he puts it in the wall. All right, we got Hector leading the touring cars around. We got Robbie leading the LMH cars around.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin.
But here comes George. Oh, Jeff gets it wrong. All right. Hector out front. George catching up to Robbie here. Nice tight racing with the LMHs. It's one thing to catch him, though. It's another thing to pass him. Ooh, Robbie taps a little bit.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin.
All right. Oh, George looks to the inside. It was there. All right, Hector, Phil, Jeff. And then we got Robbie and George. George only 2.3 behind Robbie. All right. Oh, George looks to the inside.
2 minutes After 3 left. Minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin.
Oh. All right, guys. Hector is leading them around. I would let him by. Oh, maybe not. There we go. All right, we got All right, we got George leading Robbie around. Robbie 2.3 back.
1 minute after left. 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin.
All right, guys, 35 seconds left to go. $25 seconds. Hector out front. Phil in the 2, Jeff in the 3. For the LMHs, we got George out front. Robbie 2.6 back.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, keep 'em going, keep 'em going.
Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano
Hector's done.
Phil Clow done.
Phil's done.
Jeff Benjamin
Jeff's
done.
done. There's George. George is
done.
done. And here comes Robbie.
All drivers
All
are
right,
finished.
that's the race.
Robbie Esplana done.
Hector's going to take the W. Phil finishes in the 2, Jeff in the 3. For the LMHs, George is going to take it. Robbie finishes in the 2. One little mistake and you're done.
Up next, race number 2. 17.5 pan car. Heat 1 of 1.
Yeah.
Race order is Matt Kyle, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Nigel Cass.
All right, Matt, Sal, and Nigel. I do have GT12 motors inbound. I know Sal loves rubber tire classes.
Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Nigel Cass. Matt Kyle.
Whoa, whoa. Easy there, Matt. Easy. What tires you got on there, Matt? Okay. The rubber tire. All right. Let's go ahead and gather up at the end of the straightaway. Matt is going to be going on the sound of the tone. Everybody else wait till I call your name. Matt, less than 5. Sal. Nigel. All right, everybody's on the clock. See if Sal can get into
After
the
1
nines
minute,
here.
the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Nigel Cass, and Matt
He's
Kyle.
got 10 flat so far. Throws down a 10-1 that last time. There's a 10-2. Needs to do it in the next 3 or 4 laps before battery sag. 10-1.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Nigel Cass, and Matt Kyle.
All right, guys, we got Sal out front. Nigel in the 2. Matt Kyle in the 3. Matt only 1.1 behind Nigel. Oh, Sal tumbles. Sal's fast lap, 10.08. All right, 3 and 5 to go, guys. It's like Robbie's in a...
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Nigel Cass, and Matt Kyle.
Robbie finds himself into a Snickers commercial. Not going anywhere for a while. Grab a Snickers. Not allergy. What'd you guys get?
After
11
4
6.
minutes left, the top drivers are
11-5.
Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Nigel Cass, and Matt Kyle.
Dude, 21.5 in that LMH. They're really close. Yeah. Yeah. No. All right, Sal out front. Nigel in the 2. Matt still sticking in there, only 1.3 behind Nigel.
3 minutes left, 1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Nigel Cass, and Matt Kyle.
That's the battle of the watch, 2 and 3. Matt, 9/10 behind Nigel. All right, 2:20 left to go.
2 minutes After 6 left. Minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Nigel Cass, and Matt Kyle.
All right, Sal, Nigel, Matt. Matt, 5/10 of a second back. Yeah, wait for it, wait for it. All right, go ahead.
1 minute left. After 7 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
All right, Matt, 1.5 behind Nigel now. Nigel coming out of retirement and just putting a whooping on Matt here. Hasn't raced in months. All right, Sal, Nigel, Matt. Matt, 1 second behind Nigel.
10, 9, 8.
He's running out of time,
7,
though.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep him going, keep him going. Matt got caught.
Matt Kyle done.
And when you cross the line, you will be done.
Nigel Cass done. All drivers are finished.
That's the race. Sal's going to take
Sal,
it.
Throttle Master, DeFazio done.
Matt Kyle finishes in the 2 by 5/1000ths of a second. Yeah. Oh, 5/100ths.
You docked me a lap. I'm underweight.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you got into the 10s. 10-9. Sal's almost into the 9s.
Up next, race number 3. Spec 4 Tech Heat 1 of 1. Race order is David Jones, Polly, Fireball, Polly, Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence, Rich I Break a Lot Rider.
Oh, this one's going to be interesting. We got Davey, Polly, Pete, and Rich. Oh, this is going to be interesting. All right. Oh, no, Pete's going to be Dominator tonight. I think Pete. I think battle's going to be between Pete and Rich. And then I see
David
Polly
Jones.
and Davey battling out for either 2 or 3 or 3. We'll see. All right. Up, I hear Rich warming up his tires. I see Polly and that purple demon coming out. All right. Yeah, Rich is out here. I just need you guys to check in. I got Davey checked in already. Just waiting for Polly and Pete and Rich. If you're in that last race, I need you out here to come out and marshal. I see Nigeli out here. That's not the way to do it there,
Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence.
You got it? All right, there you go. There's Polly.
Polly, Fireball,
I need Rich
Polly.
to check in real quick. All right, after Rich gets done with his lap.
Rich I Break a Lot Rider.
All right, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Go ahead and line her up in the back. Now you're drifting off to the left there, Rich. Trimmer to the right. A little bit more. There we go. All right, Davey in the 1, Paulie in the 2, Pete in the 3, Rich in the 4. You good right there, Rich? All right, I got Davey, Paulie, Pete, and Rich, and I got Marshall's out here. You don't want to go on that other end, do you? I know how that went. I got Marshall's, I got a grid. We are going on the tone in lesson 5. Oh, that's very easy. Oh, Rich gets taken out. Throw him back in, throw him back in. Rich got plenty of time to catch up. Oh, my goodness. Paulie and Davey leading the pack. Oh, Davey was up there. Paulie leading the way. That's a long reverse there. Oh. All right, still got plenty of time. Oh. So it's reverse of what I said. So it's pretty much Davey and Paulie battling it out. Now Rich and Pete battling it out for 2 and 3, or 3 and 4. We'll see how this goes. Oh, that magnet almost got you, Rich. And go, Pete. Is it broke? All right, it's broke, Pete. And then there was 3. All right. Let's see if Rich can reel in. Oh, he reeled in number 2. Moving up.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Paulie, Fireball, Paulie, David Jones, and Rich I Break a Lot Rider.
Paulie in that purple. Got to keep it clean. Pretty body out there. See if Rich can catch him. Davey's right behind Rich. He wants his number 2 spot. Davey's hungry. All right, 2 and 3 coming through off the straight, through the chicane. Number 1 going on to the straight. That was my number 1, and that purple flamed out. What is that? Is that a Camaro? It is a Camaro. All right. That's a Camaro. Good old Chevrolet. CTSV in the 2. Mustang in the 3. Paulie is keeping it super duper clean. He's not allowing Rich to catch him. Let's see, Rich is only 6.2 right behind him.
The top drivers are Paulie, Fireball, Paulie, Rich I Break a Lot
Let's see what
Rider,
it is here.
and David Jones.
7 seconds. Paulie is pulling away. Davey in the 3. Let's look at some hot laps out there. Rich has the hot lap. He's in number 2 with the 14.191. Paulie in the number 1 spot with the 14.295. Davey with the 14.197. But Paulie on pace for a 25.02, 14.295 fast lap. That is my current TQ right now. Just got to keep it clean for 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Rich is gaining up on Paulie. Now he's dropped down to 5.9 seconds right behind Paulie. He's got 2 minutes to catch up, make up for 5 seconds, see what he can do. Paulie's just keeping it super clean out there. Rich in that neon yellow bronze back Cadillac CTSV chasing down that purple Camaro.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Paulie, Fireball, Paulie,
Here comes Rich catching up with Paulie. Oh, let's see what it is. It will drop down to 5.035. Let's see what it is now. Oh, Rich does a little tap. Let's see what the distance is. Should be about 2.4 seconds separates the two. Oh, Rich taps a little bit. That's going to probably put him back up to about 4 seconds on lead. See what happens here. We'll see. Camaro just came through. Here comes the Cadillac. Yep, 4.034 separates the two. 1 minute and 18 seconds. Davey out there on a Sunday stroll in that Mustang, the number 3 spot. Paulie, are you slowing down on purpose? All right, 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go.
4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Paulie, Fireball, Paulie,
3.7 separates the two. 3.1 separates the two. He's got 50 seconds to do something. Paulie's got to put the pedal to the metal. Rich is reeling him in. Oh, Rich taps. Gives him half a second. Yep, half a second. 34 seconds to go. Polly's just got to keep it clean. Rich got to keep it fast and clean. All right. Oh, Davey taps a little bit.
Rush me Waba Bosworth. Let go Rich and Polly from Ellie.
All right, let's go
10,
Rich and Polly from
9,
Ellie.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
All
1.
right, when you cross that loop, you will be done.
Polly,
Polly
fireball.
done.
Polly done.
Rich,
Rich,
done.
Break-a-Lot
Rich,
Rider done.
1.6. Right behind Polly. Here comes Davey in the 3.
All
That
drivers
rounds
are
it out.
finished. David Jones done.
Well, Rich was reeling in Polly. All right, that is a race. Up next, Euro Truck.
Up next, race number 4. Euro Truck.
Got Sean
1 of
Johnson
1.
out here
Race
racing
order
Euro
is
Truck.
David Jones.
He's
Scrappy
been
Riggin,
coming almost every week
Sean
watching
Johnson.
us race, and now he's actually racing. That's pretty cool. Up next, F1. Start thinking about it after Euro Truck. My battery charging. Well, I went out there with a half-charged battery on my LMH. It is? Yeah. I charged it like 5 minutes prior, 6 minutes prior. Yeah, that's why George is dominating. He murdered me. I was gaining on him a little easier than I thought. But I was like, man, why do you keep on? He was just tough and kept leaving the door open. Oh, crap, he was. Right in my face. Yeah, I'm like, man. You don't have time in to grab some throttle. I'm like, man, I'm already done already. Yeah. You were reeling them in. It was like 6 seconds, no, 7 seconds, and then down to 5, 4, 3, and then at the last lap, you were 1.6. If you had 2 more laps, you would have gained on. I had a flat spot in one of mine. I mean, it's a hole right here. You already got a blow. Oh, dude, already. Shoes still pulling to the left. Just trim it to the right. Yeah, I already did that. That's what that last couple seconds out there. Who's that just went through? Unknown. Who is that? Is that Scrappy? Okay, that's Scrappy.
Scrappy
Go
Riggin.
through one more time, Davey. Okay, that is Scrappy. Davey, I meant.
David Jones.
Oh, I got him. I got him locked in. Okay, and I got Sean. Sean's using my transponder. Sean, watch out for Scrappy. He'll take your Twinkie from you. All right, do need marshals out here. If you're in that last race, I need you out here. Oh, I got Davey up here. Got Rich out here. Davey's out. I need some volunteer marshals. Sean, go ahead. Check in. Go past. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. All right, that is mine. You're using and
Sean
there you go.
Johnson.
You are checked in. Give you a lap, Sean, so you can get used to this. Mr. Sean Johnson, how old are you? You got a black truck out there, and you're up there with a bunch of old guys, too. You see how bright their trucks are? All right. Go ahead. Straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. Go ahead. Line her up. All right. Sean in the 3. Scrappy in the 2. Davey in the 1. Scrappy, isn't that Jared's body? That's Jared's old body, isn't it? Oh, that's Jared's whole truck? That's his rubber ducky truck. Remember that movie? Rubber ducky. All right, I got Davey, Scrappy, and Sean. Welcome, Sean. Everybody, you just met everybody up on the stand. That is Davey off to your right. Far, far right is Tom, Trader Tom. Scrappy. All right, if you need anything, Scrappy usually has it. And they'll buy it back from you. All right. I got marshals. I got a grid. We are going on the tone in less than 5. Nice and easy. Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Nice, cool start. Scrappy getting used to this truck. Scrappy got that Biddy Designs body. Oh, shot. Self-recovery. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Davey out in the lead. He's making his truck 10 feet wide. He does not want Scrappy to pass him. What we'll do is we need to glue your sidewalls there, Sean, on this next go-around. I'll help you out with that real quick.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are David Jones, Scrappy
We'll
Riggin,
get
and
Sean
Johnson.
tuned up for the next race. Oh, Davey, you were in the lead, Davey. Oh, and then you hit Sean.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Scrappy Riggin, David Jones, and Sean Johnson.
All right, Scrappy out front. Davy Jones in the 2, Sean in the 3. What's up next? Am I up next?
What's that?
Oh, F1.
F1's up next, and then we are.
2 minutes 3 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Scrappy Riggin, David Jones, and Sean Johnson.
Yep, we're going to need to glue your tires there, Sean, so that way it doesn't lift on you. We'll do that on the next. Like I said, we'll get you squared away. All right, Scrappy, David, Sean. Scrappy out there with that hot lap, 16 flat. Davey right behind him in the 2. Sean in the 3. Sean out there with the camouflage truck. Camouflage to the carpet. Oh, Davey taps. Hey, you still got the stock tooth pinion in there? Yeah, you need a 19. I meant a 21 or a 22. I might have one. May hook you up.
1 minute after 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Scrappy Riggin, David Jones, and Sean Johnson.
Scrappy, you deciding what you're going to race for the Assault Series? Not yet. You don't know yet? Euro Truck, Spec 4 Tech, F1. You don't know what you're going to have by then? This guy. You got 1 week. 1 week. The 29th, we start. On a Thursday. Next week, Thursday, we start the Assault Series. So you better start figuring out what you want to drive. And whatever you drive, you can't sell. You did that already. Twice. Scrappy, you coming out for modified? No, I sold the car. What? You weren't even in the second heat yet. You already sold the car.
10, 9, 8,
Ugh.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Scrappy, Davey, Sean, you guys will be done when you guys cross that line. Here comes Davey and Scrappy.
David Jones done.
Davey Jones
Scrappy
in the
Riggin
one.
done.
No, just joking. You got the two, Davey. Just wanted to scare Scrappy again. And here comes Sean. Oop, right into the wall.
All drivers are finished. Sean
Sean
Johnson
wanted to
done.
say hi to his wife. Get an ultra close up on the camera. All right, that's a race. F1, you guys are up next. I got Hector, Jeff, and
Up next,
Polly. It should be a good
race
race
number
as well,
5.
too.
Formula 1.
Jeff hasn't
Heat
been out
1 of
here in a
1.
while.
Race order is Hector, Sir Whips-a-Lot, Lozano,
Jeff,
Benjamin, Polly, Fireball, Polly.
all right. For the remainder of the Assault Series, this is the track layout we're going to use. All right? This is the track layout we're going to use for the Assault Series. So it's going to be like this for a while. So that way it builds up grip and stuff like that. So this will be our Assault Series track layout. F1, Hector, Jeff, and Polly.
Hector, Sir Whips-a-Lot, Lozano.
Good
Jeff
stuff
Benjamin.
there, Sean, for your first outing. We'll get you squared away. We're going to need to glue your front tires, and then that way you're not flipping on your turns. Woo! Oh, Jeff coming in hot with that thing. All right, where's Polly at? Here comes Polly. Polly, you got a transponder in there, buddy? Yeah, go ahead. Go. Put your transponder in. Probably we'll check. We're about to find out right now. No, Polly, you don't have a transponder. You want to go put one in? All right, you do it next race? Okay. He always says that. Every first race he goes out to with his cars. You don't have a transponder. All right. After Jeff, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. If you're in that last race, I do need you out here to marshal. I got Davey out here. I need Scrappy and Sean. Need you guys to come out here and marshal. All right. I got Hector leading the way, followed by Jeff and Polly. Hector on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Jeff. Polly. Everybody's on the clock. Polly don't got a transponder, so if Polly passes you, you know what that means. If he comes in within about 5 feet of you, you know what that means. That should be your third lap, right, Polly?
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whips-a-Lot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
Davey, you mind announcing this one? The next one? You mind announcing the next one? Thank you.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whips-a-Lot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
Have you looked at the shock mount on that Ocho?
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of the Mugen.
What's that?
Reminds me of the Mugen.
Yeah, but different design because it's its own. Mugen is attached to something.
Yeah, this looks like it comes out at an angle and your shock's on it, and it's got a like a turnbuckle on it that you can move
You can move up and down. Yeah.
through a turnbuckle.
Mm-hmm. And I like that.
Do
I
you?
like that a lot. Yep.
Seems to be more precise than just putting it in the hole.
After 3 minutes, the top drivers are Polly, Fireball, Polly, Hector,
No,
Sir
that
Whips-a-Lot,
is not right.
Lozano, and Jeff Benjamin.
That's not, well, Paulie only has 11 laps. I don't know how he got up there. He just hit 12. Mm-hmm. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just messing up.
Yep. Let me subtract. They'll calculate correctly at the end. Right now, Hector's leading the way, Jeff in the 2.
1 minute 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Polly, Fireball, Polly, Hector, Sir Whips-a-Lot, Lozano, and Jeff Benjamin.
Hector's got the hot lap, 12.243. Jeff with the 13.437. Paulie's got a 2-minute, 3.6 second lap. All right, 18 seconds to go. Hector is leading the way.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Hector, Sir
Hector
Whips-a-Lot,
got caught.
Lozano done.
Keep on going, Jeff. You're on the clock still. There comes Jeff in the 2.
Jeff Benjamin done.
All right, that is a race.
Up next, race number 6. 13.5 pan car. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Matt Kyle, Robbie Esplana, George Foy, Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Matt Kyle. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth. George Foy.
We need some more marshals out here. Need them on both ends.
Robbie
Okay.
Esplana.
We get one on the far end next to the pit. Thank you, Jeff. This is an 8-hour race. Everybody's checked in. Is everybody here? We do a rolling start, right? Do we line up or rolling start? Okay. All right. All right, it'll be Matt first, and you'll go on the tone. Robbie, George, Corey, and Sal. All right, we've laid down a minute worth of laps. We got Corey on the 1, Sal 2, Robbie 3, Matt 4, and
After 1 minute,
George in
the top drivers
in
are
the
Corey,
fifth.
I ain't got time for that, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Fast laps in the 9s. We got Corey at 9.55. Sal sitting at a 9.66. Come up on 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Robbie's made it down into the 9s. He made a 9.989. We got Corey on the 1, Sal 2, Robbie 3, George 4, Matt fell down to the 5th.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Corey's on pace for a 58.05. Sal's on pace for a 49.806. Robbie's on pace is a 48.808. Coming up on 5:15 to go. Robbie, you're about 2 seconds behind Sal.
After 3 minutes left. 1 second. The top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
So we have Corey on the 1, Sal 2, Robbie 3. Robbie, you're still right about 8.3 seconds behind. Sal, you're about 5 seconds behind Corey. Coming up on that 4-minute mark. Halfway there.
4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Coming up on 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Corey's still on that pace for a 49.8 flat. Sal, you're on pace 48.802. Robbie, you're at 47.810.
Three minutes left. After 5 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
George, your fastest lap is a 10.44. Matt Kyle, your fastest lap is a 10.03. Almost in those nines. Coming up on that 2 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Two minutes left. After 6 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Matt, you're still about 5.5 seconds behind George there. Coming up on 120 left, 120. Coming up on that magical 1 minute left.
1 minute left. After 7 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Thirty seconds. $15.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt Kyle done. Corey, I ain't got time for that. Bosworth done. Robbie Esplana done. George Foy done. All drivers are
All right,
finished.
that's the race.
Sal, Throttle
That
Master,
completes round
DeFazio
1.
done.
Round 2 coming up.
Up next, race number 1. 21.5 Touring. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, Jeff Benjamin.
All right, 21-5. We are up. And LMH.
Robbie Esplana. Jeff Benjamin. Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano.
All right. 21-5 and LMH's. Again, for the next few weeks, guys, LMH class is free. So is GT12.
George Foy.
All right. I got everybody. Let's go ahead and back her down. All right, Hector and only Hector is going to go on the sound of the tone. Everybody else wait till I call your name. Hector. Less than 5. Phil. Jeff. All right, George. And Robbie. Ooh, Robbie taps. All right, George. Actually, Robbie has a fast lap out there. 11.6. George throws down an 11.7. Hector, 11.8. George throws down an 11.6.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff
All
Benjamin.
right, Hector, Phil, and Jeff. Then we got George leading Robbie by less than a second. Hector throws down an 11.3. All right, Robbie, 1.9 behind George.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin.
Ooh, Hector taps a little bit. Or George. All right, Hector coming up on Robbie. There we go. Nice and clean.
After 3 minutes, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin.
All right, we got George leading Hector by about 2 seconds. George has got that LMH card dialed in. All right, 1:15 left to go. Hector, Phil, Jeff. Phil, 14 seconds behind Hector. Jeff, 11 seconds behind Phil. Then we got George leading around Robbie. Robbie, 5.7 behind George. Oh, that might be done.
1 minute, 4 minutes, 1 second. The top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin.
George hits an 11.5 out there.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep him going, keep him going. Keep going, George. Oh, George taps. Last lap.
Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano done.
Hector's done.
Robbie Esplana done. Phil Clow done. All drivers are finished.
That's a race.
George
Hector's
Foy
going to take it. Phil in the 2. Then we got George taking the LMH race. Robbie in the 2. Robbie 3.3 back. George was going to beat Hector till the last lap. Stuffed it. All right, race number 2.
Up next, race number 2. 17.5 pan car. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, Nigel Cass. Matt Kyle. Nigel Cass. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio.
All right, I need one more marshal on my end. One more marshal on my end. Yep. All right, guys, let's go ahead and back her down. Sal and only Sal is going to go on the sound of the tone. You ready, Sal? All right. Sal, less than 5. Matt. And Nigel. Let's see if Matt and Nigel continue where they left off. Oh, your leader on his roof. All right, Matt Kyle to the point. Nigel in the 2. Sal up to the 2. Nigel in the 3.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
All right, Sal, Matt, Nigel. Sal into the 9s with a 9.8.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
All right, Sal, Matt, Nigel. Matt 4.5 behind Sal. Nigel 8.3 behind Matt. Matt goes a little too inside there. Just a wee bit inside.
5 minutes left. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
All right, Sal, Matt, Nigel. Matt throws down a 10.5. Nigel's sitting at 11.1 for a fast lap.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
Who was it, Nigel or Matt, though? Oh. I think
After
Spurs
5
going
left
to go
1 second.
any
The
minute.
top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
That was pretty sweet, Matt. All right, 2:20 left to go. Matt lifted. All right, guys, 6 in, 2 to go.
After 6 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
Sal and his favorite part of the track.
After 7 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
All right, guys, 10 seconds. Matt starting to break down
10,
mentally
9,
here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done. Matt Kyle done. All drivers are finished.
That's a race.
Nigel Cass done.
Sal's going to take the W. Matt finishes in the 2, Nigel in the 3. Not bad, fellas. 10-5, Matt. That's better. Sal's into the 9s. Friggin' 9-8.
Up next, race number 3. Spec 4 Tech Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Polly, Fireball, Polly. Rich I Break a Lot Rider. David Jones. Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence. Polly, Fireball, Polly. Rich I break a lot rider.
All right, Vortex specs. We do have new rules for this class. They are posted on the back glass if you're curious about them.
Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence.
Yeah, Nigel, all you got to do is put a 24-tooth pinion in there, and your car is good to go. The Ocho. How's Davey looking? Yeah. What car? It didn't do good? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, X-Ray sponsors friggin' anybody and everybody.
David Jones.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and grid them up. Paulie on the point. Rich starting right behind him in the 2. Davey in the 3. Pete in the 4. You good right there, Davey? All right, guys, I got marshals. I got drivers. Got me a grid. We're going to go on Zatone. Ooh, Rich to the inside. Oh, Pete right back at him. Here comes Rich. They're reeling in Paulie. Oh, Rich gets around him. Oh, Pete back around Rich. These guys are going back and forth.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Paulie, Fireball, Paulie, Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence,
Here
and Rich I break a
comes
lot rider.
Pete. Oh, Rich to the 2. Oh, Paulie traction rolls. Oh, there's the destructor. All right, Rich to the point. Paulie in the 2, 3.4 back. Pete in the 3. Pete's got a fast car tonight, though. If he just keeps it clean, he'll catch back up to these guys.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Rich I Break a Lot Rider, Polly, Fireball, Polly, and Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence.
Or battery came unplugged or something. All right, Rich out front. Don't look now, but Rich is on a new TQ pace. Oh, Pete.
2 minutes left. The top drivers are Rich I Break a Lot Rider, David Jones, and Polly, Fireball, Polly.
All right, Rich. Davey in the 2. Pete in the... oh, Davey. Flipping it. All right, Rich, Davey, Pete. All right, 1 to
At
go.
4 minutes. The top drivers are Rich I Break a Lot Rider, David Jones, and Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence.
Hold on, Davey. All right, go, go, go. All right, 25 seconds left to go.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep going, Rich.
David Jones done. Polly, Fireball, Polly done. Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence done. All
All
drivers
right,
are
that's
finished.
a race.
Rich I Break a Lot Rider done.
Rich is going to take the W and reset TQ. Davey finishes in the 2. Pete in the 3. Paulie in the 4.
Up
Euro
next, race
trucking.
number 4. Euro truck.
We got a long way to
Heat 1 of
go in a
1.
short time to get
Race
there.
order is Scrappy Riggin, David Jones, Sean Johnson.
intestines back together. Man, is it like I just took the body off. I'm like, there's nothing taped. Everything's hanging everywhere.
Everything's taped in there.
Typical Fortec. So we're gonna.
Typical oval driver.
Well, that's where it came from. So I'm gonna go do some work on it.
Look like Randy got a hold of that thing. Damn, tape came off again. We're gonna put another piece of tape. Tape coming loose. Put another piece of tape on top of the tape. So tape loose.
Nah, if it was Randy, he would have like 15 pounds of weight up in there. All right, Euro trucks. Let's get them out there. Scrappy, Davey, and Sean.
You got this one, Robbie?
Yep, I got it. Oh man. Hey, what is all this, boss?
Oh, I'm cleaning up cables. I don't have a bag anymore because I sold all
Dude, what happened to all the bags?
I sold them, Scrappy.
Really? Scrappy!
I don't want them back.
Never mind. Never mind. Oh, you know what? That box right there. Right behind you. That box. Underneath the thing you go.
Hey, if I fail tech, talk to my tuner.
Who's your tuner?
Sal. I had to throw somebody under the bus.
Leave it up to Trader Tom. Yeah, we're keeping this layout. Yeah, this is my design, so we're keeping this one. Yeah, yeah, I love this. I love this layout. This is a fun layout. Yeah. All right, let you guys check in real quick. I got Scrappy Davy and Mr. Sean Johnson. That's an all-American name right there, Sean Johnson. Can't get any more America than that.
David Jones. Sean Johnson. Scrappy Riggin.
The silver with the white backing. Gives it that all-American stainless steel look. Where's Sean's truck at? Oh, it's black. I guess a black carpet, camouflage. Can't see that thing. All right, Scrappy, Davey, Sean, straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. Go ahead, line her up. Got Scrappy leading the way. Davey in the 2. Sean in the 3. Get up there, Scrappy. Polly, you got out there marshalling. Rich is out there marshalling. All right, that should be good. All right, I got marshals. I got a grid. We are going on the tone in less than 5. Well, Scrappy, what are you doing? You're scratching. Never mind. All 3 of y'all together. Oh, Sean came in clutch to take number 2 spot, then kind of tapped out a little bit. Turn your wheel.
Go, Sean.
Go, Sean. Go. Don't even wait up for them. No, keep on going, Sean. That was between them 2. That's what we call good sportsmanship. All right, Davey leading the way.
Sean's truck looks way better now.
Yeah, it does. It's not tipping over. That's good. Now I just got to get rid of the 19-tooth pinion and put a 21 or a 22 in there.
After 1 minute
Yep,
left,
speed
the
11.
top
Get
drivers
used
are
to
David
driving
Jones,
the truck
Scrappy
down.
Riggin,
Oh,
and
Davey
Sean Johnson.
taps. Davey goes over. Jumping over the border. And the border again. I like how Davey converted the mud flaps to a spoiler. Hey, there's a dot there. Yeah, PikesPeakRCArena.com. Go check it out. The dot is right there. All right, Davey just taking it easy. Davey's in the lead.
After 3 minutes
Scrappy's
left,
in the
top
two.
drivers
Oh, wait
are
a
David
minute.
Jones, Scrappy Riggin, and Sean Johnson.
Scrappy, are you in the lead? Yeah, that's what I thought. Hold on. Oh, all right, we're all resituated. Scrappy still in the 1, Davey in the 2, Sean in the 3. Sean and Davey on the same lap. So Davey's got a hot lap, 19.4. Sean, because we glued your front tires, you're like a second right behind him. So you got a 20.3. So all you got to do is just tighten up your line, get you down in the 19.
After 3 minutes left, the
and
top
jump in
drivers are
borders.
Scrappy Riggin, David Jones, and Sean Johnson.
It's driving a lot better, I assume. It's not flipping, so that's a good thing. All right, Scrappy, Davey, Sean. Scrappy with a 16.4, Davey with a 18.3, Sean with a 20.3, minute 35 to go. Sean, are you retired? You should come in here and practice. Got practice all day tomorrow. Oh, no, wait. No, I take that back. No, we don't. We got track change tomorrow. Hey, Phil, I'm going to my son's graduation, so I should be done by 11 o'clock. You're not coming in tomorrow? Okay, I should be here by 11:30ish. My son's graduation's around 10 o'clock, so I'm building his money lay right now.
After 4 minutes 1 second,
That boy's going
the top
to
drivers are
6th
Scrappy
grade.
Riggin, David Jones, and Sean Johnson.
All right, Scrappy, Davey, Sean. Sean dropped down to a 19.7. Just got to get used to the track. We're going to keep this track layout all through the Assault Series. The Summer Assault Series. On Thursdays, 5-race event, or 5-event race, whatever you want to call it. 5-series race, there you go. 1 drop. There's a wall there, Sean. Just let you know. I heard that.
10, 9, 8.
What's the price on the
7,
series?
6.
Whatever your
5,
entry fee is for that day.
4.
Should
3,
just be normal entry
2,
fee.
1. Scrappy Riggin done.
Scrappy done.
Sean Johnson
Sean done. Here comes Davey.
All drivers
All
are finished.
drivers are done.
David Jones done.
Ooh, Sean dropped down to a 19.2. So he's getting more used to the track. We'll see how it goes in the mains. All right, up next, F1. Go ahead, hang your
Up
trucks
next,
up.
Race number 5.
Get them charged
Formula
up.
1.
Got F1 coming up.
Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, Polly, Fireball, Polly.
All right, I got Hector out here.
Hector, Sir Whips a lot,
You
Lozano.
still don't got a transponder? Okay. You're not going to be here for the mains? Who just? Where's Jeff at? Jeff coming out? Uno, dos, tres. What's up, dude? You ready for tomorrow? I'm coming to your graduation. Yeah, why would I not come to your graduation? So, me and Katie are going to be there. All right.
Jeff Benjamin.
We'll get you all hooked up. All right, buddy. Just want to say good night to you. I love you. We're racing those new cars. So, all right, buddy. I love you. All right, buddy. I love you. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and shut her down. Hector in the 1, Jeff in the 2, Polly in the 3. Let's get this rolling. Hector. Stop right there. Where's Jeff at? Go ahead, get up there, Jeff. Polly in the 3. I got Hector on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Jeff. Polly. Sport Tech. Euro Truck F1. Pan car. Touring car. All right, Hector already looking to reset TQ. 12.304. Jeff with a 12.9. Probably just having fun on this one. He ain't going to be here for the main. He'll be here for the main for the Vortex, not for the. He doesn't want to give an easy
After
race
1
to
minute
Rich or
left, the
Pete.
top drivers are Hector, Sir Whips a lot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
Yeah, it's F.
3 minutes
Scrappy,
left.
it's F.
The top drivers are Hector, Sir
F and
Whipsalot,
F.
Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly.
Is that for the
Fireball,
Fortec?
Polly.
Now keep in mind where the wires are clocked at. That will be something inspectable, especially through the Assault series. Push it towards. Whose front wing was it? Paulie's? No, it's Jeff's wing. Oh, no downforce for you. Oh, that thing must handle weird now. And just glue it, 3D print it.
2 minutes 3 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
Ooh, that was close, Paulie. No, I know. I was like, oh, he thought about it, and then he backed up, and I was like, oh, he checked himself. That was a good check.
One minute after left. 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
Scrappy, who'd you sell your TC 7.2 to? Man. McCall? Mahal? Starts with an M? Who else has a TC72? Doesn't Brian Cravens have a TC72? He does?
10, 9, 8,
Should bug him for that.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I need that for the LMH. So I was going to try to use a TC3. It wasn't going to work.
Lozano done.
All right, Hector. Where's Jeff at? Here comes Jeff. Jeff in the 2. That is
All
a
drivers
race.
are finished.
Mr. Davey,
Jeff
if you
Benjamin
don't mind.
Up next, race number 6. 13.5 pan car. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Robbie Esplana. George Foy. Mad Kyle. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Mad Kyle. Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth.
Don't forget we need our marshals out there.
George Foy. Robbie Esplana.
All right, we're all checked in. We need somebody in the middle. We got Corey going to be on 1, Sal will be 2, Robbie 3, George is 4, and Matt. We're going to go on the tone. Sal, Robbie, George, Matt. This is our 8-minute race. Our fastest guys. All right, we're coming up to a minute into the books. Corey, Sal, George, Robbie, Matt.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time For That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Sal, you're about 1.2 seconds behind Corey. George, you're about half a second behind Robbie. Corey's fast lap, he's got already a 9.510. Sal's a little faster at a 9.494. Robbie's tickling it, he's at a 10.06. Coming up on that 6 minutes.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time For That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
George, you're just a half a second behind. Oh, George snuck around Robbie. It sounds like Robbie's got something rubbing. Body rubby. He's in for a massage. He's getting a body rub. Matt, you're about half a second behind George for that 4th place.
At 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time For That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Robbie Esplana.
Yep, no more Robbie. Oh, George, you're sitting about a half second behind Robbie. Matt, you're a half a second behind George. That's your battle there for 4, 5, 4, and 3 for that 3rd spot. Sal still has the fastest lap out there, a 9.494. Ooh, trouble on the end. Watch the end straight. All clear. Got that rubber
4 minutes
body
past 1
rub
second.
back.
The top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time For That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Matt Kyle.
You got to hit Robbie again.
Valued Vampire Recorrital. Cheap viewers on streambo.com, remove the space, at NNBVMPBI.
Matt's worked his way up to third. George in 4. Robbie's dropped down to 5th. George, you're about little over 7 seconds behind Matt now. Oh. 3 minutes.
3 minutes 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Matt Kyle.
Looks like Robbie retired. Broke a tire. Got a flat. Threw a shoe. 2:30 left, 2:30. It's Corey, Sal, Matt, then George. Corey's on pace for a 49.8 flat. Sal's on pace for a 48.803.
2 minutes left. After 6 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Matt Kyle.
Matt, you're on pace for a 45.802. And George, you're right there at a 44.806. Coming up on that 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Sal still has the fastest lap at that 9.494. Corey's fastest lap was at 9.510, and both of them were on the third lap.
1 minute left. After 7 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, and Matt Kyle.
40 seconds. $30. $15 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth done. Robbie Esplana done. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done. George Foy done.
All right, and that's
All
a
drivers
race.
are finished. Matt Kyle done.
That's the end of qualifying 2. Mains are next. I just hit finish race, right?
There we go. Thanks, Davey.
You bet.
No, I'm good.
No, it was just my body.
Up next, race number 1. 21.5 touring. A main. Race order is Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, Jeff Benjamin.
Jeff's out of touring? Okay. No, I didn't have a broken wheel. It was just screws from the chassis were coming loose.
Robbie Esplana. George Foy. Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano.
All right, looking for Phil and Jeff. You're out of this one? Yep. Phil Clow. All right, guys, let's go ahead and grid them up. Hector on the point. Phil starting right behind him in the 2. George in the 3. Robbie in the 4. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. Got me a grids. We're going to go on the tone. All right, George has some work to do here.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin. After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin. After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin.
Thought I had it fixed. It must still be wearing on it.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin. After 5 minutes, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Phil Clow, and Jeff Benjamin.
All right. Hector. Lead him around. It's done. All right, here comes George.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Get him, George. Get him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get him, bump and run. With those
Hector,
$60
Sir
bodies.
Whips a lot. Lozano done. Robbie Esplana
All
done.
right, that's a race.
All drivers are finished.
Hector's going to take it.
George
Phil in the
Foy
2,
done.
Jeff in the 3, Robbie in the 4, George in the 5. All right, I need 2 separate pictures here. We can do that.
With the wheel missing.
Dude, I was like, what popped out the rear one?
Yeah.
Again?
So I put that space in it so it wouldn't be rubbing, and I couldn't push it on by hand, and I was fighting to get it on with a pair of needle nose.
I don't know why I'm losing power. It's like you're pulling on me. First element class. Here we go.
No, I was blasting it, tapped, and they hit, and it happened. I was like, God, dang it, we're having a battle.
So you had to break, and I'm like, oh man, I just think you're reeling me in. Yeah, we're dead even down the straight. It's just, you got tighter turning than I did. Or it's either I'm turning too tight and then I'm breaking up.
Up next, race number 2. 17.5 pan car. A main. Race order is Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Matt Kyle. Nigel Cass. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Matt Kyle. Nigel Cass.
All right, can I get one more marshal out here? I think we're good, Rich. Or you got that right there, Rich? All right, guys, let's go ahead and back her down before Matt Kyle breaks his car. Robbie, right. All right, guys, let's go ahead and grid him up. Sal on the point. Matt Kyle starting right behind him in the 2. Nigel in the 3. All right, guys, I got marshals. I got drivers. Got me a grids. We're going to go on the tone. Goddamn dots. But you know what? We haven't had to fix that section of the track all night. It has been rock solid.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
All right. Sal, Matt, Nigel. All right, let's look at some fast laps out there. Sal throws down a 10 flat. Matt, 10-7. Nigel, 10-8.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass. After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
You know what the key to this track layout is? Don't hit the dot. Ooh. All right, Sal, Matt, Nigel. 4 down, 4 to go, guys. Halfway through.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
All right, I could be doing an A main order tomorrow if you guys want to get LMH bodies in. Prepaid special order. It will go out tonight. And motors. We can get motors in too.
After 5 minutes left, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass. After 6 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
Oh, that might have been a little bit too much brake, Nigel. Oh, Matt. Vortec.
1
After
minute
7
left.
minutes
1 second. The top drivers are Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio, Matt Kyle, and Nigel Cass.
Uh-oh, Sal. Yep. Yeah, they're expensive, but yeah.
10, 9,
More.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio done.
All right, Sal's going to take it. Matt finishes in the 2. Nigel in the
Nigel
3.
Cass done. All drivers are finished. Matt Kyle done.
Huh? Mm-hmm. Dude, the Corvette is cool. That's a Corvette. That is pretty cool. Oh, there's a Ferrari. That's cool. Man. 51 doll hairs. Ooh, what is that?
I would say that one's probably not very good. Has no rear wing.
Ooh, no rear wing. Who is it? What car is that? Oh, that's the Porsche. No, that's a Peugeot. Peugeot. Yeah, the Peugeot.
Well, here's all the bodies right there.
Oh, well, I just went back. No, that's all the.
No. Yeah, they're all right there.
Oh.
What's that green
What's that green one? That's a Lamborghini.
Lambo.
Oh, wow. Lamborghini. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, George, you should see the Lamborghini. The Lamborghini hypercar body is nice. Finisher. Yes. All right, I need you guys
Up
all
next,
to check in one more
race
time.
number
Check in
3.
one more time.
Spec 4 Tech A main. Race order is Rich I Break a Lot Rider. Polly, Fireball, Polly. David Jones.
All right,
Pete,
those
the
interested in
Dominator, St.
LMH,
Lawrence.
Corey is doing an
Rich I
order
Break a Lot
tomorrow.
Rider. Pete, the Dominator,
I'm liking
St.
this
Lawrence.
Porsche body. Corvette body's pretty cool too. All right, where's let's see, Davey just checked in. Paulie went home. Okay, so I got
David
Rich,
Jones.
Davey, and Pete. Oh my goodness, go ahead, line her up. Rich in the 1, Davey in the 2, Pete in the 3. Oh boy, this is gonna be a interesting race here. Y'all just got to keep it clean. That's all you got to do. What are you doing, Pete? No, you're in the 3. Davey's in the 2. Davey got up to 2. He's trying to stay away from Pete. All right, you guys good like that? All right. Oh, that looks a lot better. All right. I got marshals. I got a grid. This is Spec 4 Tech A main, Rich, Davey, and Pete. We're going on the tone in less than 5. Oh, that was a nice tight line there, Rich. Rich took off. He's gone. He's like got nothing to do with y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there's 5 different bodies for the LMH class. There's a Porsche, Lamborghini, Corvette, the CTSV, and the Toyota that both George and I have. The Lamborghini does look cool, I ain't gonna lie. The Corvette looks awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I need to look at the Le Mans.
5 minutes left. The top drivers are Rich I Break a Lot rider, David Jones, and Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence.
All right, Davey and Pete battling it out. Rich done checked out.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Rich I Break a Lot rider, David Jones, and Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence.
All right, Rich, Davey, Pete. Pete has a hot lap, though, 13.917, but he's in 3rd place. Davey in the number 2 spot, 14.643. Rich with the 14.056. Dave. Pete, what do you got on the back of your car?
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Rich I Break a Lot rider, David Jones, and Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence.
Easy, Pete. Easy, Pete. Where's Matt Kyle at? Matt Kyle, that's the body Matt Kyle wants for a 112 scale.
2 minutes 4 minutes 1 second, The top drivers are Rich I Break a Lot rider, David Jones, and Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence. After 5 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Rich I Break a Lot rider, David Jones, and Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence.
Yeah, right here. It's a LM, that's why. It's a Le Mans hypercar. Yeah. Dude, the Ferrari is nice. All right, 35 seconds to go. Rich, Davey, and Pete. Pete still has a hot lap. Rich has the TQ. What are you getting, George? Were you getting another one? I do want a Corvette, though.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rich I Break a Lot rider done. Pete, the Dominator, St. Lawrence done. All drivers are finished. David Jones done.
Dude, I do like that Ferrari. Yeah, that Corvette one, Corey. I need another one. All right, good job, you guys. Euro Truck, you guys are up next. Let's get this show on the road. Scrappy
next,
Davey
race
and
number 4.
Mr. Sean
Euro
Johnson.
Truck. A main. Race order is
Dude, that Ferrari
Scrappy
looks cool
Riggin,
too.
David Jones,
I like that.
Sean Johnson.
All right, look at the Ferrari again.
Sean Johnson. David Jones.
All right, just need Scrappy to check in. You coming, Scrappy? All right, need some marshals out there. You buying bodies, Rich? Yeah.
Yeah, he needed another Cadillac. You should see how that one's lined with Rhinex.
All right, here comes Scrappy. We'll give him a lap. All right, guys, let's
Scrappy
go ahead and
Riggin.
grid him up. Scrappy. All right, Scrappy on the point. Davy Jones starting right behind him in the 2. When we got Sean starting in the 3. All right, can I get one marshal on my end? Yep, thanks, Rich. All right, guys, I got marshals. I got drivers. I got a grid. We're going to go on the tone. And we're off. Oh, Scrappy gets it wrong. First to last. Scrappy back to the point. Oh, Davy spins out. Sean to the 2. Here comes Davy. Davy's got some traction issues.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Scrappy Riggin, Sean Johnson, and David Jones.
All right, Scrappy, Sean, Davy. Sean's got that truck looking really good. Sean. Scrappy's truck looks good too. Davy's got some traction issues. Davy's truck is pushing like a truck. Oh no. The battery comes out.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Scrappy Riggin, Sean Johnson, and David Jones.
All right, a quick pit stop. Sean's back in the game.
After 3 minutes left, The top drivers are Scrappy Riggin, David Jones, and Sean Johnson.
All right, Scrappy, Davy, Sean. 2:40 left to go. $50% off anything in that case there, Matt. The one he's looking at. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Definitely not that one. Not that
2
one.
minutes left. The top drivers are Scrappy Riggin, David Jones, and Sean Johnson.
All right, guys, 1:45 left to go. All right. 1:02 left to go, guys.
1 minute 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Scrappy Riggin, David Jones, and Sean Johnson.
Uh-oh. Go watch the straightaway. Watch the straightaway. Gonna pull it. All right, guys. 25 seconds left to go. All right, guys. 10 seconds. Keep going until she
10,
says you
9,
are done.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
All right, Scrappy's going to take the W. Davey finishes in the 2, Sean in the 3. Need the top 3 to stay up here.
Scrappy Riggin done. David Jones done. All drivers are finished.
No, I think I left here like when Batman was started, and then what was it? Gleaming the Cube with Christian Slater, the skateboard movie. Yeah, Gleaming the Cube was the bomb. That was one of my favorite skate movies because you had the whole Powell Peralta team in there. All right, check in,
Up
guys.
next,
Go ahead, check in.
race
check
number
in.
5.
Check in.
Formula 1. A main.
Jeff, you got your wing
Race
fixed?
order
Oh,
is
good deal. No?
Hector,
No, you
Sir
did
Whips a
not.
lot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, Polly, Fireball, Polly,
Paulie is not
Hector,
here.
Sir Whips a lot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin,
Yeah, we got a bunch of thirds. All right, go ahead, line her up. I do need marshals out here, a marshal or two. There's Davey. I just need one more over here. Hector on the 1, Jeff in the 2. Just stay over here on this end over here. You guys can just meet in the middle. All right. You out here, Rich? You coming? All right. Blub, 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 blub. Yeah, just right there, Sal. All right. I got marshals. I got a grid. We are going on the tone in less than 5. All right. Game on. Hector and Jeff. Woo! Ooh, almost on 2 wheels there, Hector. Oh, it must suck driving without the front wing on that. Hey, Corey, I think the LMHs should be running with the F1s. Huh? What's their lap time? 12:3, 13:8.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whips-a-Lot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
Oh, okay. All right, we need people to join LMH with us at 25.5 on Tuesdays. Remember, it is free. Corey is going to place in an order for bodies. If you want a body, there's like 6 different bodies you can choose from. Ferrari, Peugeot, Toyota, 2 Chevrolets, and a Lambo. Ooh, Jeff overshoots it. Can you use an F1 chassis?
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whips-a-Lot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
All right, Hector, with 11.945. Jeff with the 13.1. 3:20 to go.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whips-a-Lot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
Me and Phil will be here about 11:30, so we'll start probably rolling out. Huh? 10:45 is what they projected for it to end, and then they're doing some ice cream things, so that's like at 10:50 to 11:15, and like I said, I'll be here by then.
2 minutes left. After 4 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whips-a-Lot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
Oh yeah, the whole, yeah, and then they give you a CD. Yeah, well, I didn't get a CD. Yeah, Isaiah got his CD with all his friends and stuff, and all right, Hector 11-9, Jeff 12-9. 2 laps up on Jeff. Hector's got his car dialed in. Yeah, when Isaiah did his graduation for kindergarten, he had the hat, the shawl, everything. I was like, oh.
1 minute left. After 5 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano, Jeff Benjamin, and Polly. Fireball, Polly.
You definitely hear those tires of Jeff's car. All right, 25 seconds to go. Hector, Jeff. Polly went home. Oh.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hector, Sir Whipsalot, Lozano done. All drivers are finished. Jeff Benjamin done.
David, need your help up here, buddy. Last race.
Up next, race number 6. 13.5 pan car. A main. Race order is Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Robbie Esplana. Matt Kyle. George Foy. Sal, Throttle Master, DeFazio. Robbie Esplana. Matt Kyle. Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth. George Foy.
All right. Is this all together? That's what I thought. Okay. All right. We have the track is closed. Let's go ahead and line them up. Corey on the 1. We got problems at the bottom, at the end of the track. Corey 1, Sal 2, Robbie 3, Matt 4, George in the 5. Couple of track maintenance right quick. All right. We will go on the tone in less than 5. Oh, somebody lost it right on the start-finish line. All righty, a minute is going to be passing here. We have Corey 1, Robbie 2, Matt 3, George 4.
After 1 minute, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Robbie Esplana, and Matt Kyle.
Matt's less than a second behind Robbie. Fast lap is Corey, 9.311. Little hiccup there. 1:30 is passed. Matt, you're just about 1.5 seconds behind George for that third spot. Coming up on that 6 minutes.
After 2 minutes, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Robbie Esplana, and George Foy.
Matt, you got it underneath a second for that third spot. And George, you're about 3.9 seconds behind Robbie for that second spot. 5:30 down. 5:30 to go, 2:30 down.
After 5 minutes left, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Robbie Esplana, and Matt Kyle.
George, you're about 2 seconds behind Matt right now. And Matt, you're about 4.9 seconds behind Robbie. Corey's on pace for a 58.07. Robbie, you're on pace for a 46.809. Matt, you're on pace for 45.810. And George, you're on pace for a 44.804. Coming up on halfway through, 4 down, 4 to go.
After 4 minutes left, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Robbie Esplana, and Matt Kyle.
George, you're still about 5.5 seconds behind Matt.
3 minutes 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Robbie Esplana, and Matt Kyle.
And Matt, you're about 6.3 seconds behind Mr. Robbie. .230 to go. 2:30. Two minutes.
After 6 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Robbie Esplana, and Matt Kyle.
Fastest lap hasn't changed. Corey got it in the 5th lap, 9:3:11. Matt's tickled that 9. He was at a 10:074. Robbie was sitting at a 10:232. And George, you're at a 10:465. Coming up on that last minute.
After 7 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth, Robbie Esplana, and Matt Kyle.
.30 seconds. Coming up on 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Matt Kyle done. Corey I Ain't Got Time for That, Bosworth done. Robbie Esplana done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that's a
George
race.
Foy done.
Thanks for everybody coming out.
Rich, come over here and take a picture. Thanks, Davey.
He's gonna post 25 pictures of the 13.5 class.